Hey guys, come on in. I want to share a really cool project with you. Hey guys, it's Sam from Sean. I have the particular honor of showing you a great project that I was part of. It's a beautiful home in Desert Mountain, owned by some friend clients of mine, the Didarians. Special credit needs to go to the builder, that's Mike Reuter from Reuter Construction, and particularly the designer, that's Laura Weaver from Weaver Designs. Just kind of wanted to go through my little contribution to this project is of course just the rugs. Starting in the entryway, we set the tone for all the rugs you're going to see with a really bright, powerful color splash. And this is one of my favorite places to use a color splash for a couple reasons. The crazy color splash rugs, they're generally not balanced, meaning the design doesn't have symmetry and continuity. So when you put furniture on it, you sometimes miss some of the most important parts of it. So in a nice entryway where you can show the rug to its advantage, that's one of my favorite places to do a nice powerful color splash. It played so nicely as well off of that chandelier and just really made a really cool space. One of the most important rugs that we did was the great room rug. A lot of time and consideration was spent in this rug. It is a little bit more subtle than that entryway rug, but it harmonizes the room so well. This was 100% hand knotted out of New Zealand wool, highlighted with silk, has a very nice organic pattern and a great texture. This is a great room. We have some really powerful elements going on here in terms of the art, not just in color but also in scale, and it necessitated that the rug we put in here be a little bit more subtle, a little bit more subdued instead of a show stealer, and this rug was perfect for that. Also harmonized the kitchen so well. Some of this stone that pervades the entire kitchen, a lot of the natural wood in here, it just played so nicely off of that rug. Into the office. The office and the master bedroom, which I'll show you shortly, are unique in that they were the only places where there was hardwood wood besides that gray slate that we see throughout the house. It was a consideration in lightening this room up. This was a very dark, masculine room. The rug we chose from here contrasts very nicely from the floors, played really nice with everything else, and introduced just the right amount of color. Really tastefully done. Into the master bedroom. This is my favorite room of this entire project. Sometimes when you do a rug and you knock it out of the park, it's just undeniable, and this is one of those instances. This was a custom rug we did for this area. It was largely a concerted effort between me, Miss Weaver from Weaver Designs, and the clients, the Didarians. We all kind of put our heads together. This rug has a real elegant feel. It has some very traditional design elements, which kind of do make it look a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more formal, but that's very agreeable in a master bedroom. The weave of this is an Indo-Rajasthan. It's a New Zealand wool background, carved silk design, just a beautiful rug. And we could have not done better with this palette. This was a custom chosen color palette, and there were many considerations with it. It needed to play nice with all the other textiles between the chairs, the headboard, the bed, the linens, the pillows. It needed to contrast nicely off of the wood, and it also needed to play well with two different types of stone. The first one being here in the fireplace, and then the backdrop to the tub, which you often see together with the rug. The great room rug in the office. These were rugs that we had in stock, but all the bedroom rugs we did custom, and when we do them custom, that means we get to choose the colors, the size, the weave, all the details about it. This room was particularly challenging just because it was an irregular shape. If we were just looking at in-stock rugs, we might be able to put a wide runner in front of the door. We might be able to frame a 5x8 on the corner of this bed, but we wouldn't be able to define the space like we needed to. And if you look at what we did here, this was a custom Indo-Nepali that was designed by Miss Weaver and the Didarians and woven by my weavers. This rug, it's an irregular shape and it contours the wall, but it just looks so cool. You can just tell that this was woven for this space. Couldn't look better. This was another custom that we knocked out of the park. Laura from Weaver Design, she designed it, and one of the important things she wanted to do beyond the color palette is she wanted the design to be different. This painting here is a family heirloom of the clients, and it's a beautiful piece, but it was really important in this room, and we kind of used this as the fodder to design our rug. If you look at a lot of our accent colors in here, the gradients in blues, light blue, medium blue, royal blue, this mustard and this kind of seafoam mint color, they were pulled directly from this painting. Furthermore, even the design of this rug, what Laura wanted, she said, you know, I want it to be abstract, but I kind of want it to mimic the wave and splash feel of the painting, and that's exactly what we did, and that's exactly what we did very well, if I may say so. This was another custom that we did. It was completely designed by Laura Weaver. The color palette in this is just fantastic. Some of these accent colors did so well to not just harmonize what's going on in the room, but also pull in a lot of the colors that we have in our beautiful desert scape. I like the design. It's half organic, half binary. It's just really neat. Generally, rugs that are sequestered in bedrooms don't necessarily need to be matched or need to complement a rug that's down the hall in a bedroom. The general rule there is if you can see them at the same time. And that was somewhat of a consideration in this room. As you see, there is a line of sight to where you do see both of these rugs at the same time. That was something we kept in mind in choosing our color palette. And if you do see that shot, they do play together very nicely.